Turkiye, not Turkey. This English language campaign announced it to the world in December last year. But why abandon the name that's been around for 100 years? Why do Turkey the country and Turkey the bird have the same name? Which Turkey came first, the bird or the country? The English word Turkey has meant the land of the Turks since the 1300s. The land occupied by the Turks was known as the Ottoman Empire from the 1300s until 1922. Following the First World War and the fall of the Ottomans, the Republic of Turkey formed. The word turkey, as it refers to the bird, first appeared in the English language in the mid-1500s. How exactly the word turkey made its way into the English language is in dispute. One version of the history is because of two similar-looking kinds of birds. There is an African bird called the guinea fowl. Portuguese traders brought the guinea fowl to Europe through North Africa. The foreign bird came to Europe through Turkish lands, so the English thought of the bird as a Turkish chicken. When the Spanish arrived in Mexico in the 16th century, they encountered the turkeys, which already domesticated. They mistakenly assumed the bird was similar to the guinea fowl, so they gave the bird the same name as turkey cock. Version 2 is, in those days, the Turkish Ottoman Empire was at its peak. The English gave the Turks credit for any number of new imports. Persian carpets were called turkey rugs. Indian flour were called turkey flour. Hungarian carpet bags were called turkey bags. Even pumpkins were known as Turkish cucumbers. Thus, an American bird got the name turkey cock, which was then shortened to turkey. The English name for the American bird has been used for hundreds of years, even though it has no connection at all with the country Turkey. It's not uncommon for countries to change their names. Countries and cities have been taking branding more seriously in recent years, either to overcome cliches, present a more positive image, or simply raise awareness. There are quite a number of countries that have changed or amended their names over the decades. Turkish state broadcaster TRT explained that among the reasons for the rebranding was the association with the bird traditionally associated with Christmas, New Year, or Thanksgiving. It also pointed out that the word is also defined as something that feels badly or a stupid or silly person. During my research on this topic, what surprised me the most is that it seems English is not the only language with interesting names for this North American bird. The Turkish call turkey Hindi, the Turkish name for India. It probably comes from the old idea that the New World was in Eastern Asia. The French call it dinde, a name also connects to the bird to India. In Hindi language, the bird is called turkey. In Portuguese, the same bird is called peru after the South American nation.